Good evening, everyone. Distinguished guests, members of the culinary fraternity, friends, and most importantly, the brave, creative, and perhaps slightly sleep-deprived individuals we call chefs, not least Rohan, who's probably had many sleepless nights organizing this event today. Thank you so much for the passion that you've put into this beautiful event. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a real pleasure to be with you today at this most prestigious event, the BOCUSE Sri Lanka National Final 2025. When we think of competitions, images of medals, trophies, and triumphs come to mind. But when we think of the BOCUSE something deeper emerges: precision, discipline, sacrifice, and artistry. Qualities that elevate this competition far beyond a contest of skill. It is without exaggeration the most demanding culinary competition in the world. Founded in 1987, as we just heard, by the legendary Paul Bocuse, who once said, "There is no such thing as a great chef without a great team," the BOCUSE is more than a test. It is an intellectual and emotional pursuit of perfection on a plate. It demands not only mastery of technique, but also imagination, courage, and the resilience to perform under extraordinary pressure. මහිතන්නේ මෙතන ඉන්න කම්පීට් කරපු chefsලා ඔක්කොලාටම ඒ ගුණය තියෙන නිසා තමයි අද හවස ඔබ සියලු දෙනා මෙතන ඉන්නේ. This is not just about food. It is about excellence, about legacy, about identity. For me personally, food has always been something to do with identity, with home, with family, with hospitality, and sharing. It's not just about taste, it is but something that brings us all together, and together we create so many memories. And so it's a real pleasure for me to be here today with so many of you who appreciate that culture of food and what food can bring, how food can bring all of us together, and what food means as a sense of cultural identity as well. And it's wonderful to see all of you celebrating this tonight. For Sri Lanka, our participation in this global odyssey, it's more than just culinary prestige. It is about placing ourselves at the heart of an international conversation, a conversation about creativity, craft, and cultural expression. Since 2011, when we first sent our culinary ambassadors to the global stage, our journey has been marked by dedication, vision, and an unwavering belief in our potential. We did not arrive here by accident. We got here through relentless training, inspired mentorship, and a fierce commitment to proving that our chefs are as formidable as any from Lyon, Tokyo, or New York. One day we need to put Sri Lanka and many of our cities on that list of names that get talked about and that get mentioned when we talk about great places to have great food. Let us reflect on what this competition truly represents. It is often called the Olympics of gastronomy, and rightfully so. But it is also a mirror of the global evolution in hospitality, something that we Sri Lankans possess in abundance, capturing shifts from classic French traditions to bold molecular innovations, from zero-waste kitchens to hyper-local sourcing. Here, tradition and transformation meet in a single plated experience. Sri Lanka's presence at this stage is not incidental. It reflects the progress of our hospitality industry, our culinary education, and our national ambition. We have always been known for our warmth, our generosity, and the richness of our culinary traditions. We know what it's like when we visit our homes, and we are practically force-fed because that's part of how we express our love for each other. I think many of us have memories of our mothers scolding us and feeding us simultaneously. But today, we are also known for chefs who transform this heritage into sophisticated, globally relevant expressions of modern cuisine. From humble kitchens in Colombo to Michelin dreams abroad, our young chefs step forward with confidence, creativity, and flair. This evolution has been enabled by visionary partners, individuals and institutions who understand that excellence thrives when opportunity is given. I must recognize Dilma, a brand that has long represented Sri Lanka on the global stage with pride and innovation. From tea gastronomy to unwavering support for this competition since its inception in Sri Lanka, Dilma exemplifies what it means to honor both heritage and progress. But today is more than about medals or recognition. The pursuit of excellence by these chefs contribute to something far greater, nation building. Sri Lanka's tourism and hospitality sector is not just an economic driver, it is a powerful expression of who we are. Each extraordinary dining experience, whether served in a luxury hotel or a humble eatery, reflects our identity, enhances our global reputation, and builds connections between people and cultures. What better way to build connections than through food? Our chefs are not only culinary artists, they are ambassadors of our heritage. With every dish they serve, they narrate stories of spice, place, and hospitality and possibility. Their work supports farmers, empowers youth, and promotes sustainable livelihoods. And I'm really grateful, Chef Rohan, that we are now also encouraging women to get into what has been traditionally a very male-dominated sector. And it's great to see so many women chefs, female chefs in Sri Lanka. That's really wonderful. In their hands, food becomes more than sustenance. It becomes a vision for Sri Lanka's future. To thrive globally, we must embrace the highest standards. The BOCUSE demands that. It cultivates not only elite chefs, but a culture of benchmarking, training, and innovation that ripples across our entire hospitality ecosystem. Behind each plated creation lies months of preparation, discipline, and support. These chefs are not alone. They stand on the shoulders of mentors, sponsors, educators, and institutions who believe in what they do. Indeed, the influence of this competition extends beyond the chefs in white. It has challenged industry norms, inspired new thinking in hotels and culinary schools, and opened doors for young talent from all backgrounds. And I hope one day in the future we can start this process from the school system itself, where we can really look at inspiring our young people to get into this industry. It has made our industry more inclusive, innovative, and bold. For Sri Lanka, the BOCUSE is both a mirror and a map, showing us how far we have come and guiding us towards even greater aspirations. Our participation has elevated standards, encouraged global ambition, and fostered a spirit of excellence that defines a new generation of Sri Lankan hospitality professionals. As global travelers become more discerning, seeking authentic, refined, and sustainable culinary experiences, our ability to compete on the world stage becomes not just desirable, it becomes essential. When a country trains its chefs to this standard, it sends a message. We care about excellence, we value creativity, and we believe in our people. Today's competition is a celebration of all that. It is where young chefs demonstrate not only technical mastery, but also the intellectual curiosity and artistic courage to reimagine Sri Lankan cuisine to the world. To our competitors, I say, may your saucers shine, your knives remain sharp, and your ideas soar. But beyond today, may your careers reflect the same excellence, integrity, and passion you bring to this competition. To the organizers, sponsors, and mentors, thank you for building this platform and believing in the power of dreams And it's lovely to be in the city of dreams while we are imagining our future and building our dreams based on our wonderful traditions of cuisine and hospitality. And to all of us gathered here, let us continue to champion the profound impact of creativity, discipline, and the deeply human act of sharing a meal. Thank you very much and have a wonderful evening.